Hey guys, we're going to bring you another episode on a build breakdown on this GTS R. We'll show you everything we've done from rolling in completely stock to how it looks right now. So we'll run you through some of the things we've done on this. There's quite a big build breakdown, so we'll run through them all nice and smoothly. But essentially, yeah, luckily this client brought the car in, initially quoted up for full air ride on this car, get it as low as we possibly can based off some of the previous VF builds that we've done. We then added to that and did the 22-inch walkies, silver face on machine polished lip, just to kind of complement the grey gunmetal on the car and keep it sort of clean and OE plus. Along the way we've also done a bigger cam, we've changed the exhaust setup up just a little bit, done a bit of a retune on there. We've done a whole lot of paint matching, so all of the plastic parts on this car that are normally like a matte black texture have all been individually pulled apart and painted to a gloss black. We've done the sound system, we've done the headliner, we've done the steering wheel, we've done the gear shift boot, we've done a full change. So I'll run you through each of these parts and intricate how they are and why we've chosen to go that route, and give you a bit of a slating of why we've done that. So we chose the 22-inch walkies on these. This is a 9.5 all-round, so square fitment. Again, silver on the machine lip, just to keep that clean, classy OE look. And generally the way things are going, a lot of people are going towards more of a lighter silver color wheel at the moment as well. I think it works well with the headlights, tail lights, and a few of the other tiny little chrome pieces throughout the car. Keeps a nice clean look. Also means that the big red calipers still stand out, and with the white wall, it's not a super dark wheel, and then all of a sudden you've got this random white wall around the back. It kind of, if anything, especially from far away on a side on it, it emphasizes the size of the wheel. So 20s or 21s or 22s is like basically the pick of the mix on these. For this specific spec, 22s, big white walls, Aussie spec. Cool, so motor-wise, this had a pretty cool package on it from ProTune. So it already had the full X-Force exhaust, upper and lower pulleys, a intake manifold spacer, full intake, tune obviously, injectors, like quite a few upgrades to it already. We were pretty happy with it, but the owner wanted way more of a chop. So the idle had to have that sort of lumpy cam, that real aggressive low pusher idle, like really getting hard up on the trans brake, on the torque converter, and just having again kind of like more of that Aussie summer nat spec. So it's not a big blower head out the bonnet, it's actually a really low K car, car's done 7,000 Ks. So it's not getting completely torn down and started from new, but I think this really kind of adds to it. So we've changed up the exhaust a little bit, got that tone just a bit more neutral and less barky, and it actually adds a lot more of that depth down low now, and the idles is really, really hard chop. Ended up with 520 kilowatt wheels, 940 Newton meters, heaps of power up top, so exactly what the client's after. Can't wait to see what he thinks when he jumps in it and gives it a rip. I've put it in the Aussie spec stance for you as well, so typically they dump out the rear and air it out, and then the front stays stock. We obviously want to do full air ride, but it doesn't mean that you can't physically do that with the controls anyway. So rear all the way down, front up, Aussie spec, hard chop cam, bit of pops and bangs on the overrun. Sounds mad. Cool, so again, just to try and keep this a super clean, classy look, Owen actually came up and said, hey, why don't we look at gloss blacking out all of the plastic trim that's on the car? It's actually a hell of a lot. So even though it is a GTS R, front nose grills are generally plastic. The front lower splitter is plastic. The center valance is plastic along with the grills and everything. Even the blades for the LED lights, also plastic, and the mesh around them. Your bonnet vents, your front fender vents, your side steps, your mirrors. It goes the whole way around. So your rear diffuser, same deal. Even the wing uprights for the rear spoiler, this had a full tear down, so it was fenders off, side skirts off, front bumper off, rear spoiler off, rear bumper off, a whole tear down. Each individual piece was broken down specifically, sent off for paint and colour matching, and then came back with a full high gloss black polish, and then full reassemble again as well. Super happy with how that came out, and I think it's just such a small detail, but overall aesthetically, when you come and look at this car and walk around it, it just looks better. It's hard to put your finger on why, but that's one of the things that'll help with that. Last on the list was a bit of a sound upgrade. So we've sent this off to Cam's Auto Sounds, and they've done a full kit out on the boot for us. We kind of said specifically what we're after. We don't want anything that's sort of jammed in there and it's a nightmare to work on. This is a modular system, so everything will build out, come out, still has the OE style carpets to match everything else in the boot for now without going crazy to town. Then we've got a leather board with white perspex. Obviously it's got the plate on there as well. Two 12-inch subs, so basically still integrated with the OEM sound system. Nothing obnoxious and crazy. It's not going to be smashing the number plate off the back of the car or anything, but it just gives you that bass again. Obviously at the moment with the rear cannon mufflers and the exhaust system, the thing's so loud you can barely hear anything sound-wise anyway. It really did need something just to give it that sound to come up again in that bass and actually hear something while you're cruising around. Moving on to the interior, essentially this is a pretty well-spec'd car from factory. You've got the Napa leather on Alcantara with all the quilted stitching. It's a grey contrast stitch with a red contrast stitch, sort of going with that sort of GTS R badge and theme. Even though the car's super low Ks and was in good condition, we kind of just decided let's do steering wheel at the same time. That was a perforated leather, a little bit old school now, so pulled that off again, sent that out, and along with the airbag cover, we also did the steering wheel in that sort of same grey Alcantara with the red contrast stitch. And then last on the list was the gear shift boot as well. So now, I mean, when you jump on it, it feels like a complete car again. There's nothing like mismatch. It doesn't feel like there's sort of parts out of different Holdens slapped into one. It's a full kit out, so it's a full complete unit. Again, it's not a full retrim because the car is such low mileage and it's in immaculate condition anyway. It's just to kind of add to what's already there. We've done the full diamond quilted stitch the whole way through the centre of this as well. So that raised bubble that the GTSRs and all the VEs and VFs have is stitched off. We've done the quilting through the middle to kind of match all the quilting on the interior. The sides are your flat Alcantara the whole way through. When you do a colour change on the interior, it's not just the headliner. Every single other plastic piece has to be painted as well. So your little airbag tabs, your sun visors have to be repainted, the clips that hold the sun visors into the roof, the sun visor and your sunglasses holders have to be done, the mirror trim has to be done, camera trim, it's a whole lot. So even like the seatbelt stalks and the caps for the seatbelt stalks all come out and get redone as well. So the other thing you can see is the controller mount, which is mounted into your sunglasses holder. So this literally flips out. It can be tucked away when you park up the car. No one will even know that the car's on air ride. So again, pops down, full control. That's all integrated into the car and everything as well. So as you turn it on and off, that cycles on its own. Rise on start. It's just a nice feature on these, and it just keeps everything else nice and tidy. There we have it. It's the full build breakdown on this GTSR. If you've got any inquiries on how and why we chose to do the things the way we do, just flick us a DM. We do plenty of air ride on these. Kits normally on the shelf. So it's a relatively quick turnaround. We do all the LVV cert and everything as well. If you've got any comments, let us know. Throw them in the section down below. Otherwise, we can't wait to see you on the next one.